Uneducated Communist, and this is the first video on my channel. The premise of this channel is that I'm someone with an academic background, with some secondhand exposure to communism and some firsthand exposure to the aftermath of communism in post-Soviet Russia, who was a staunch anti-communist, but has since come to realize that I was wrong about what communism is. Communism has been presented to me and to most people as an ideology. And that is the wrong way to look at it. It's not an ideology. It is a science. It's an approach to sociological analysis and economic analysis. It's a use of the tools provided by the Hegelian dialectic for material ends. And as such, it is highly valid and highly practical and not to be dismissed lightly. So, coming from this new point of view on the subject, I had previously read some communist literature, but really only enough to where, in my mind, in good conscience, I could dismiss it. I didn't really approach it in good faith. I approached it accepting the interpretation as it had been presented to me by people who claimed to be communists, but were not. And so now, I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about it. And I'm going to start from scratch. And so, what we're going to do on this channel is a few times a week, hopefully, I'm just going to read some communist literature to you, and I'm just going to share my thoughts with you as we go. We're going to start with Haz al-Din's essay on why Marxism isn't a book, which in my view is misnamed. So I've read this before, and because of my academic background, I have a deep appreciation for it. And it's what made me comfortable calling myself a communist. So that's where we're going to start. I feel like it should have better been named An Introduction to Phenomenological Marxism, or perhaps The Phenomenology of Dialectical Materialism, or something along those lines, because it's much more than an expose on why Marxism is a book. It goes far deeper than that. It's a fundamental text. So we'll start with that, and then from there, we're going to start reading Das Kapital. And once Haz publishes his book, we're going to take a break from Das Kapital, and we're going to read Haz's book. Once we're done with Haz's book, we're going to go back to Das Kapital, and that should hold us for the foreseeable future, because that is an enormous book. So because I'm not pretending to know anything or understand anything, if any of you who are watching this channel have a deeper understanding of the context of this tradition and this body of work, this literature, feel free to respond in the comments or reach out to me in some other way and offer your insight. And that'd be deeply appreciated. Hopefully we'll get started with this project tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes.